Om Shanti. Our today's topic is trusteeship. Trusteeship is a big word. Usually we think trusteeship, we need not to do that. Someone who has to be a trustee of for some services or some place, they have to learn about it. But today I'm going to give you a very deep secret, a spiritual secret, that we need to follow trusteeship at many steps of our life. Coming to that verbal meaning of trusteeship, trustee means caretaker, not the owner, caretaker, the one who care for it, who can take decisions, who has some authority to do anything with that. Any person, any material, any organization, any structure, usually it's a tendency in world we use to keep some trustees for them. And that trustee has got powers, owner-like powers, but still, trustee has to follow some principles. Instead of being owner, why this trusteeship has become so popular these days? Creating monuments or temples, churches, usually, we create a group and make trustees of them. So, well, I'm not going in that direction. In my life, are there things for which I need to feel trustee about it? Trustee means I care for it, I work for it, I give my energy and time for it, but I don't put my authorities of ownership over it. There are few important questions. What are the things for which I need to be trustee in my life? Question number 2. Why to be trustee? Question number 3. How to be trustee? Well, question number 1. What are the things for which I need to be trustee? If you ask me, before giving this answer, what are the things? It is important to understand what this trusteeship is going to give you. If you are not acting as owner, if you are acting or taking the role as trustee, what this trusteeship is actually allowing you to receive from your role? Number 1, freedom. Number 2, happiness. Number 3, blessings. And number 4, if I am a trustee, I feel progress. If I become owner, sometimes I feel headache, I feel tension of the thing. So when I receive these many things from being trustee, I receive freedom, I receive happiness, I receive blessings or love from others. I receive destiny from it. Then in this world, actually, this world is an eternal story of soul. We souls descend down from soul world. We came here to play our roles. We were actually born to be trustee from this body to everything what we possess. Each and every single thing which I possess in my life, I was supposed to be trustee of it. But instead of being trustee, I started being owner. And there, I started receiving pain. So why to be trustee? I want to be trustee to be free, to love things, but not get tied in that. I want to be trustee to take care of things, but not get the tension of being owner. Why to be trustee? I want to give my services, but I will not possess it. I'll not take that authority that I am owning you. I give my care to my relations, my people, my material, but then the authority, that the fear of not losing it, carrying the fear of loss or failure. If I feel myself trustee of all these things, I will be free from all these fears. That is why I need to be trustee. Why to be trustee? For this, I need to be trustee. Then third comes how to be trustee. And this is actual spirituality. In Brahmakumaris, I learned this concept very well, to be trustee of things, not just giving my services, but I have to be trustee of this body also. I have to be trustee of my family also. So the first thing this is going to do, it is going to reduce your pain. What pain? Being a trustee, the first element what happens in my life, I get rid of expectations, which I think all of you all the time say that these expectations are key of all problems, all the pains. So if you want to be free from pain and sorrow, free from expectation, practice to be trustee. Next, in Brahmakumaris, we learned to be trustee of this body, which is very important concept. This body we received when we came here. We are not eternally connected with this body. No, we are temporarily connected with this body. So if I'm not eternally connected with this body, temporarily connected, then I'm not eternally connected with this name. Then I am temporarily connected with this fame. Then I am temporarily connected with the post. I am temporarily connected with society, social status. So all these temporary things are taking over my eternal, permanent personality. And here starts pain in my life. If I have to feel that freedom, if I want to live my life free and fly, this concept of being trustee is very important. How to be trustee? Knowledge. Knowledge. Knowledge of what I own, what I cannot own, what I can care for, and what is beyond my even care limits. What is beyond my ownership? What is in my ownership? If I am able to understand this, I will not be the fortune maker. I'll not go to the ego of fortune maker of others. The word in Hindi is very good. Bhagya Vidhata. We try to think that I am fortune maker for this person or this material or this office or this team or anything. The knowledge of what I own and what is beyond my ownership. And stunningly, you'll come to know what all you think you own, what all you think you earned, your house, your car, your bank balance, your friends, your relations, no matter which process you adopted, but you think you own this, your family, basically all those things which you keep in your list that I own it, well, you are not owning it. These all things are there. You have to follow trusteeship with them. Now, then what are the things which I own, basically? Even this body, I never own it. I have taken it for some reason. I'm caretaker of this body. A day will come. This body, it will not be sufficient. It will not be capable enough to be with me. And due to any reason, I have to leave this body. So what are the things I own, basically? I own my thinking. I own my samskaras. I own 7 core qualities. And I own my relation with the Supreme, with the Divine. These are the only things which I own in my life, which I can carry, on which I can show my authority. Rest all the things, basically, I never own it. So when I talk about 7 core qualities, I hope you understand these qualities are peace, purity, love, happiness, knowledge, power, and bliss. These are 7 core qualities. I own these qualities. And it's a very funny thing that we forget the divine. We forget these qualities. And just leaving these things aside, this whole world, I think I own it. I own this company. I own this body. I own this family. I own, basically, I am caretaker. So number 1 thing is know your role. Knowledge will help you to feel trusty. Next, practice. Practice of being guest. Practice of giving 100% to care and not showing the ownership. Practice helps you to be trusty. And number 3, joy of freedom. Once you shift your role from owner to trustee, even for this body, see, if I feel this is me, this is me, this face is me. If I have a tooth pain, no, tooth pain is a big deal. Well, if I have a hair loss, seeing that one lost hair, I start feeling pain. With one lost hair, I'm receiving pain in my life. Think about it. This is how ownership is going to give you that pain. Ownership, feeling of ownership is different, but I own it. That authority of ownership is going to give you pain. And if I become trustee, I enjoy that freedom. So these are three things: understand knowledge about my role, practice to give 100% of my care energy and not expecting anything. And the third, enjoying the freedom. If you know, if you do, and if you enjoy, then only you can feel that trusteeship in your life. We are going to meditate today in such a way, feeling that the story of the soul real in our visualization. It was me going back in time and understanding where I was and what I am doing. Well, so today our meditation is not going to start with forehead, but this meditation is going to start with soul world. I hope you know what is soul world. There we all, that is home for all the souls. So we'll start from there and we'll meditate today in a different way. So let's meditate. Feel relaxed. Don't close your eyes. Unless and until it is very difficult for you, keep your eyes open and look at the screen. Breathe normally. Be ready. Open your eyes of imagination and visualization. Think about your life journey and get dissociated. Keep looking at the screen. Visualize a world of golden red light, an infinite world of light. Its peace spreaded all around. It's a world of stars. There are beautiful, small, tiny stars floating in this light. They give a vibration of contentment and bliss. They look like being in a pattern, but they're not connected with each other. I am a star among all these stars. I am beautiful point of light. I am a soul at my home. I am at my family. I know this is my home and the whole soul world. All the stars are my family, but I never own them. I find my Father, my eternal Father, who is a bigger star, who is shining brighter than me, brighter than all. There is a sense of love and security, joy and contentment around him. There is a sense of connectivity with him. It's all golden red light around me. And now, today, I, the tiny star, I leave my house for a role. I leave the world of golden red light and I move towards the dark space. I can see different galaxies, planets, heavenly bodies. I find one planet looks beautiful, the Earth. I invade its atmosphere. I find one costume, one spacesuit ready for me. And I entered to that small, tiny spacesuit in mother's womb. I am an energy. I am a soul. Came from my home. I came here to play a role. I born. I find many people around. I like them. But I remember my house. I remember my home. I started playing my role with them. And now, slowly, my costume grows up. I'm connected with many people. I am very skillful. People appreciate me. People help me. People want to be with me. Being engaged with people around, I forget my home. And slowly I started thinking, this body is me. Today, I realize again, this was a temporary connection for this journey. I thank this body and I thank people around me to help me. But still, I remember my home. I remember my father. And I remember the freedom of not owning anything. Being in this role, I help myself. Today onwards, I come to the feeling of trustee. I'll give best to take care of everything around me. I'll give best to take care of this body. But I will no more carry the pain of owning it. I am happy. I am free. I am relaxed. I am a soul. I am on journey. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Trusteeship is that concept which can substitute the sorrow of life with happiness in life. Trusteeship is actual application of spirituality. trusteeship is applied spirituality.